Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. And we're looking at Heshan. Everyone will leave, the surviving ones must continue living. Look at that fire sword, looks so insane. A slave, yet he managed the most luxurious slave theater in Element. Heshan, adored by aristocratic slave owners for his exquisite piano skills, enjoyed enviable privileges, a fact that in the eyes of his fellow slaves became an unforgivable betrayal. The people of Vilda often spoke of him with disdain, even anger, the traitor who fawned upon the slave owners. Yet few know of Heshan's true identity. Alright, let's go to his skills. He can be adjusted due to the needs of the team. Instant skill performance. Choose to enter maintain state. At the start of battle, consume 1 energy. Maintain the effect trigger at the end of the turn. So there is the first effect is Green Melody. The Green Melody, they can heal surrounding allies, increase attack, crit rate, and crit damage. The next selection is Withered Elegy. Will cause reverse healing to surrounding enemies, apply block healing and infection. Buying from the DOT there. Skill, Tribal War Song. After releasing skill, different effects based on the maintained state. If in Green Melody, heal surrounding allies, restore energy, and provide crit damage. If in Withered Elegy state, apply reverse healing to enemies, which reduces their energy, apply healing block and infection. Heshan's trait, Silent Killing. If the action ends in maintained state, the surrounding allies will gain liberation layers, and gains an additional instant skill, Finale Cold Light Unsheathed. Reverse healing on the enemy, heal block enemies, cause infection, and heal allies within range. If you have liberation, consume all layers, which would give you additional healing multiplier based on number of layers, and significantly increase damage on enemies. That's pretty insane. So he's like a buffer, healer, and then he could cause damage as well. To me, he feels a bit like a Coco replacement, right? Because Coco only gave, like, you know, that happiness and crit damage, but he gives you, like, energy and crit damage. Some attack and defense buffs and everything, right? Attack and crit rate buff. Attack, crit rate, crit damage, yeah. Like, look at that. He just looks so sick. Look at those dead eyes, right? He's seen things. He's seen his allies pass away. And he just throws away his whatever instrument this is. I thought he was gonna like play his instrument more, but no, he has a sword. Yeah, Vilda, Heshan. Why bother asking about the past of a wandering magician? The stories in my violin case are truer than my answers. Yeah. The traitor who fawned over the slave owner. Doesn't mind the stigma he carries for survival, for his people, for the freedom of more people. He's willing to sharpen everything he has into a blade, waiting for the right moment to unsheath. I think that was a spoiler there, so we're skipping past that. And then, what's this? Dead Wood and Thunder. The body of a zither is made from the charred wood on top of Mount Vilda, and the strings are tanned by the best craftsmen in Element. Gently plucking it lays a quiet stream in the forest, while playing it quickly has... what? Has the force of wind and thunder. Heshan, the piece of Elysium should not belong to me. These hands were once stained with the blood of innocent people. Leader, gambling your life for revenge, have you ever regretted it? No, revenge may not be the best path, but some blood debts must be paid with blood to comfort the deceased. Just now, Rong told me many interesting stories about the reconstruction of the tribe. Our efforts were not in vain, and Vilda's children no longer have to wander. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so Defender, Vilda, Element, Seeker. Ooh, Element, nice. I mean, same as Rong, right? Team-based Defender character who can convert all liberation layers into enhancements to his own personality skills, trait skills. Has two different functional forms. When maintaining the assist healing form, he can provide high healing, crit benefits, and aura amplification to allies. After switching to output inference form, he can apply healing reversal to a large number of enemies and heal the enemies, causing piercing damage and applying various debuffs. Ooh, piercing, okay. Quiet music of murder. Increases healing based on your own crit chance. Oh, so do we want to stack crit chance? Like double sword with him? Engraving? At the end of this action, if you're in the maintained state, nearby element characters gain liberation. So another liberation support, so you don't have to just rely on Lucama for the liberation layers. So does push all the other element units up. Possesses the additional instant skill, Finale, Unsheath Cold Light. It's a liberation shackle skill, inflicting reverse healing on enemies and healing all enemies and allies within range. Consuming all liberation increases the healing multiplier based on number of stacks. Yeah, this part, like, uh, reverse healing on enemies, healing all enemies and allies. This part is like, it's confusing, right? Because healing enemies in this case is like that heal block and infection on enemies, and then actual healing on allies. That's how I see it. Performance. Choice. Instant. Choose to enter maintain state. Consume 1 energy to maintain this state at the start of the action. So this is a bit like Nydia with her like channeling skill. Does have to consume 1 energy to hit this. And the maintain effect is triggered at the end of this action. Verdant Melody. Oh, I did Green Melody in the translation. Heals nearby allies, increasing attack, crit rate, and crit damage. Withered Elegy inflicts reverse healing on nearby enemies, healing them and infecting them. Okay. Tribal War Song. Healing. After releasing a skill, different effects are triggered depending on the current maintained state. If in Verdant Melody, heals nearby allies, restores energy, and increases crit damage. If in Withered Elegy, inflicts healing reversal on nearby enemies, removing their energy and applying heal block and infection. Yeah, I think that is the main effect of that reverse healing there. Homecoming Boogle. Aura. Increases the crit rate and crit damage of nearby allies. Oh, just crit aura. The effect on allies with liberation is additionally increased. Oh, so we don't need Luffy for the crit aura. He has a better one. And that's pretty good. I feel like I have to see how tanky he is, like what his reaction is. I feel like is the main thing, because Coco with her like assist block reaction definitely was really strong. Hopefully he has something similar. I feel like he is definitely like a Coco power crit, right? Can buff everyone with healing. The damage is pretty nice as well if they're not like really doing much. I wish there was like more of the sword skills, because this is insane. He just takes the sword out of the zither. See that hole there at the end? Don't know if we can see it. Yeah, there's like a hole, and that's where his sword's been placed. How does he even hide the handle? This looks too long to be fitting in the zither. I don't know. Video game logic. Anyway, I think this is pretty cool. Pretty keen for Heshan. I'll see you guys next time. Oh wait, I always forget this. His astral imprint. Dead Tree Thunder. Increases magic attack while healing. Healing an enemy also increases magic attack and restores energy. Oh, so he gets the energy back. Alright. So buff up his healing, buff up his magic attack, restoring energy. I feel like that's really solid as a default, right? And is this going to be a staff? Should be, right? Alright, well, let's leave it there. I'll see you guys next time.